Students, today's topic is unit number 4, book exercise. We will do all book exercises and we will do paragraph comprehension, class 10, subject English. Now coming to the paragraph which we have to comprehend. To maintain the delicate balance between population growth and environmental limitation, there is no single easy solution. All options must be part of solution. First of all, we should educate people about their actions and their effects on the environment. Moreover, we need to reassess our consumption patterns. We need to reduce the amount of resources we consume, take shorter showers and bathing, say no to the use of plastic, buy less and recycle our waste. If millions around the world adopt this behavior and manage the growth of population, we will have the opportunity to lead an enjoyable and full life, and our future generation will find Earth a place worth living. So we have to comprehend this paragraph which is on page number 34. This paragraph is on page number 34, the last paragraph of page number 34. Now coming to comprehension. Paragraph comprehension. Paragraph is, you have to write down paragraph in a short form, the starting few lines, the starting few words and the end few words of the paragraph. Then you have to give heading of questions. Question number 1 is, what is a single easy solution to maintain balance between population growth and environmental limitation? To maintain balance between population growth and environmental limitation is a serious problem. Serious problem, full stop. There is no single easy solution to maintain this balance. For this, we should adopt many techniques. So, we should adopt many techniques. Or we should adapt, second form of verb, we should adapt many techniques. Now coming to question number 2. What is the first solution to problem of maintaining balance between population growth and environment? So what will be the first solution of it? Written in the paragraph, the first solution to the problem is that people should be educated to know about the negative impacts of population growth on the environment. So the first solution is the people should be educated about the population growth on environment. Question number 3. What other techniques should be adopted to maintain balance between population growth and environment? The other techniques include the reassessment of consumption patterns, reduction of amount of resources we consume, and ban on the use of plastic. The other techniques include the reassessment of consumption pattern. Reassessment, consider it again. दोबारा से ज़ेरे गौर करना, दोबारा से गौर करना ऑफ कंजम्पशन पैटर्न. हम जो चीज़ें इस्तेमाल करते हैं उस तरीक़ेकार पर हमने दोबारा गौर करना है. रिडक्शन ऑफ अमाउंट ऑफ रिसोर्सेज, वी हैव टू रिड्यूस द अमाउंट ऑफ resources we consume, and ban on the use of plastic, and there should be a ban on the use of plastic. Question number 4. How can we lead an enjoyable and full life? We can lead an enjoyable and full life if we maintain a balance between the population growth and environment. Coming to question number 5. When will our future generation find Earth a place worth living? Our future generation will find Earth a place worth living if enough resources are available to them. For this purpose, it is our duty to reduce the consumption of available resources. Moreover, it is necessary for us to buy less and recycle our waste. So, our future generation find Earth place worth living. How it is possible? It is possible in the way if we reduce the consumption of available resources and we recycle our waste. So it will be possible for our future generation to live their life in a better way. Now coming to book exercise. So choose the correct option. Question number B is, choose the correct option. Expert in the field of population and environment worry that this unchecked population growth may result in environmental catastrophe In this sentence, the word unchecked means. So, in the above sentence, the word unchecked means enormous. Enormous, very huge. Very huge population growth. Population growth is increasing in a huge way, very huge. So, enormous means, unchecked means enormous. Presently, 7 billion and 6 million people live in the world. The idea expressed in this sentence is based on. So, this is fact. It is a fact. It is reality. It is the fact figures that 7 billion and 6 million people live in this world. So, it is based on the fact. Third one is a huge quantity of pollutants are being let out in the air. In this sentence, the phrase let out means released. A huge quantity of pollutants are released in the air. So it is let out means released. Number 4. According to the text, the term the carrying capacity of earth means. What is the meaning of carrying capacity? We have discussed it in our previous lectures also. So, the maximum population size of the species that the environment can sustain. It is called carrying capacity of earth. Number 5. The issue of population growth and environment is the issue of dash. So, the issue of population growth and environment is the issue of poor, developing and advanced nation. It is issue for all the societies. It is issue for poor people also and developing and advanced nation. It is all the categories are affected by population growth and environment. So, it is issue for poor, developing and advanced countries as well. Now coming to vocabulary. Find out the meaning of the following words, identify their parts of speech and then use them in your own sentences to make their sense clear. So this is your part of job that you have to do it as your activity work. You have to find out find out the meanings and identify their parts of speech, and you have to use it in your sentences. You have to do it in your activity copy. So word is vivid, dwell, deteriorated, pasture, logging, migration. Now coming to grammar. Tenses. We have discussed tenses in our previous lecture, so it will be easy to solve this exercise. Rewrite the following sentences using the tense indicated in the brackets. So this is a sentence that we have to change, which is indicated in the bracket. So the first one is he will do his work with diligence. So he will future tense, and we have to change it in simple present tense. So the tense will change as he does his work with diligence. So you have to change it. You have to write what I am dictating you on your book. Write it on your book what I am dictating to you. The first one will be changed as he does his work with diligence. Second, I followed his instructions. So you have to change it simple future. It is past tense and you have to change it into simple future. So that sentence will be I will follow his instructions. I am repeating, I will follow his instructions. Third one is that will be interesting. That will be interesting. Future continuous tense, we have to change it into present continuous tense. So that is going to be interesting. It will be that is going to be interesting. I will not allow this to happen. I will not allow this to happen. Future negative tense, we have to change it into simple past. So I did not allow this to happen. I did not allow this to happen. Number 5, he worked very hard. It is simple past tense. We have to change it into future continuous tense. He will be working very hard. He will be working very hard. Number 6, I will never raise any demand. We have to change it into present perfect tense. I have never raised any demand. I have never raised any demand. Now coming to 7. He is crying at the top of his voice. We have to change it in past perfect tense. He had cried at the top of his voice. Number 8, we buy vegetables from the market. We have to change it into present perfect tense. So the sentence will change as, we have bought vegetables from the market. We have bought vegetables from the market. Now coming to next exercise, which is fill in the correct form of verb. We have to choose the correct form of verb and fill it into the blank spaces. My friend Hashim has always been fat, but things, so we have given the indication words indicated in the we have to use the verb which is indicated in the parenthesis, and but we have to use the correct form of verb. So we will use got, second form of verb. But things got so bad recently that he decided to go on a diet. He began, second form of verb, his diet a week ago. First of all, he wrote. We will use second form of verb. Write is first form of verb. We will use second form of verb. Wrote out a long list of all the foods which were forbidden. The list included most of the food he loved. So we will use second form of verb. Butter, potatoes, rice, cold drink, chocolate, sweets, and so on. Yesterday I paid. We will use second form of verb. Pay is first form and we use second form. Yesterday I paid him a visit. I rang. We use the second form of verb, rang. I rang the bell and was not surprised to see Hashim as fat as ever. He led. Lead is first form, led is second form. He led me to his room and hurriedly hid. Hid is the second form of hide. A large parcel under his desk. He was very embarrassed. When I asked, second form of verb, when I asked him what he did, second form of verb, he smiled, second form of verb, guiltily, and then put, second form of verb, the parcel on the desk. He showed, second form of verb, he showed me the contents of the parcel. It contains 5 large bars of chocolate and 3 bags of sweets. So it is an event which happened, so we will use second form of verb. So the event which had happened, which has done, we have to use second form of verb for it. So all the verbs are used in the second form. Now coming to present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense. Choose the correct answer. So there are two options, present perfect continuous tense and past perfect continuous tense, and we have to choose the correct option for it. Before solving the exercise, we will revise present perfect continuous tense structure. So what is the structure of present perfect continuous tense? The structure of present perfect continuous tense is subject plus helping verb. We will use two helping verb or auxiliary verbs which are has been and have been. Then we will put first form of verb along with ing plus object and use of since and for. Now coming to past perfect continuous tense structure. Now the past perfect continuous tense structure is subject plus auxiliary or helping verb had been plus first form of verb ing or present participle and object. Then we use since and for. So after revising the structures of both the tenses, we will start solving our exercise. I love this writer's book. I have been reading or had been reading them for years. There are two choices which are written boldly. You have to pick the correct one. So I love this writer's book. I have been reading for years. So the correct one is I have been reading for years. We have to look into our verb. The use of verb indicates that which one is the correct option to be used. So the verb I love this writer's book, it is in present tense, so we will use present perfect continuous tense. His clothes were dirty because he has been working or had been working in the garden. So his clothes were, the use of were, so we will use had been working in the garden. Where have you been? The question is asked, where have you been? So answer will be in the same tense. Where you have been? We have been waiting for you for ages. So where have you been? The answer will be we have been waiting for you for ages. Number 4, he has not decided on a career yet, but he has been thinking about it lately. So has decided, present perfect tense has been used, so it will be followed by present perfect continuous tense. So has been thinking is the correct option. After she had been playing the tennis for 10 years, she joined a squash team. After she had been playing the tennis for 10 years, she joined. The word joined give us a clue to use had been playing. So the correct option is had been playing. Now coming to next exercise. Complete the sentence with the correct form of verb. In the bracket, use the present perfect continuous tense or past perfect continuous tense. You have to use the correct tense. And now coming to exercise B. So we use present perfect continuous or past perfect continuous tense. I will dictate you and you have to write it on your book. There is very less space. You have to write it after the sentence. Nabil has never had an accident and he dash for years. So there is a clue verb which we have to use. So the blank space will be filled with Nabil has never had an accident and he has been driving. And he has been driving. So we will use has been driving. We will use present perfect continuous tense. And he has been driving for years. Second one is she had no idea it was so late because she dash. The clue words are not watch the time. So the correct sentence will be she had no idea it was so late because she had not been watching the time. Because she had not been watching the time. The next one is dash. The keywords are you take your medicine regularly. Mrs. Sami, yes doctor. So the blank space will be filled with you have been taking. You have been taking your medicines regularly. So it will be you have been taking your medicine regularly. Mrs. Sami, yes doctor. Number 4, they eventually found the dog after they dash look for it all night. They eventually found, second form of verb. They eventually found the dog after they had been looking for it for all the night. After they had been, so the use of verb is found, so we will use had been. After they had been looking for it all night. Fifth one is how long dash your father dash work for the company when he retired. How long had your father been working? How long had in first blank you have to write had. How long had your father been working for company when he retired. Now coming to complete the sentence with a suitable word or expression. There are few words written on the top and you have to utilize it in the blank spaces. Our TV has not been working dash last night. This is a specific time, so we will use since. Our TV has not been working since last week. The Khans invited us to dinner although we had only met dash. We have met the last week before. We have met the last week before. They will have finished painting the house by tomorrow. They will have finished painting the house by tomorrow. We had been waiting for nearly an hour when the bell rang. So we will use for because it is unspecific time. They have interviewed 3 suspects so far. So far ab tak. They have been interviewed 3 suspects so far. Now coming to exercise D. Correct the errors in the following sentences. So there are few sentences and I have rewrite it correctly for you. Jamila has lost weight. She had been dieting for months now. So the correct answer will be Jamila has lost weight full stop. She had been dieting for months. After months there is no need to write now. So the sentence will be completed on dieting for months and then it is followed by full stop. Second one is everything was white when we woke up because it has been snowing all night. Everything was white when we woke up because it had been. We will use not has been. We will use because it had been snowing all the night. I was so happy when I received the gold medal. I has been working hard for years. I was so happy when I received the gold medal. I had been. Has been is wrong selection of this tense. So I had been working hard for years. The upcoming test is making me nervous. I had been preparing all evening. The upcoming test is making me nervous full stop. I have been. I have. We use have with I, not had with I. So I have been preparing all evening. No, the sentence is in present tense. We have to use a present perfect continuous tense. So we will write I have been preparing. I have been preparing all evening. Fifth one is we have been writing since nearly an hour when the bell rang. We had been, we will use had been. We had been writing because the verb is rang, so we will use had been instead of present perfect continuous tense. We will use past perfect continuous tense. We had been writing for nearly an hour when the bell rang. Now coming to activity, revise present, past, perfect continuous tenses. Thank you.